Welcome back, everybody. Sive Morten is here with the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on the Forex market. So today we consider technical picture on the euro currency. Just take a snapshot of the Great British Pound because there our trade has been done that we talked about in the recent 2 weeks. It was a weekly trade. So now it's completed. But first, let's start from the euro currency. So yesterday we talked about a very important moment for the euro. And in general, we even talked about this in the weekend. Because while the market was coiling around 618 resistance, it kept door open for as a deeper ABCD pattern here, deeper retracement, or for possible upward continuation in case of the upside breakout. Because if you take a look at the monthly chart, you will see that this recent drop, which was actually reversals, reversal swing here, creates big bearish engulfing pattern. But for now, the way how market performs here, it brings some changes to overall sentiment. Because obviously a retracement above the 618 after a huge collapse that has followed in July, it seems not quite bearish sign. And you could see it even better on a dollar index. So if you take a look at the dollar index chart, you will see here's actually monthly engulfing that I'm talking about. On the euro currency, this engulfing even weaker, because if on the dollar index you could see great bullish reversal month, just creating new lows, closing above the previous month, and in general total engulfs, not even just this one, not in the June, but also part of the May here, and it was a really strong action. On the euro currency, this candle stands significantly smaller, and with a deep retracement down back inside of the body of this pattern, it's a not quite natural performance for the bearish reversal pattern. Usually it takes the retracement 30%, 50% maybe, but above the 618 it already tells something that probably sentiment is changing, and chances that this pattern will work as it should significantly decreasing. So as on the dollar index, as on the euro currency, probabilities falling that we could get the corresponding extension based on this particular pattern. So on the euro currency it's downside, here on the dollar index potential upside. So what we see currently on the daily chart, and that why actually I keep this level intentionally on the chart, just to not forget it, because it's actually important. So now you can see the market is breaking it up. So one of the potential patterns that we discussed previously, it might be reverse hand shoulders on top. So market should reach some target and then show the pullback. From that standpoint of view, I wouldn't hurry up with the position taking because on a 4-hour time frame chart, market comes closer and almost completed our target. It's 1732. That's an OP that we talked about. And yesterday I already said that if market will stay here, it might be some kind of the butterfly maybe formed, just market trying to complete this target. You can see it was able to hold upon the confluence. These levels, guys, it's not from the current points. I'm intentionally not updated just because to show you how reversal has happened. So although we have some worrying that market could drop more, and we even start talking about 50%, if you remember 1535, 1540 area, and start speaking about 1508 support that maybe could be reached. But you can see that euro currency was able to hold here in the confluence and start forming the upward action. So, but still it stands very close to the target currently, and after the reaching of the OP, which mostly agrees with the trend line that we have from the daily chart. And by these reasons, personally, I do not want to take this risk and try and take position right here with just very small upside extension. So that's the only thing that actually prevents the possible position taking right in this moment. So that's what we have on the euro currency. Recent performance, this is great sign, so it just confirms the context remains bullish. Market shows great bounce from the strong support, but it's coming to the target, and we should wait a bit and see the reaction of this OP target, then make the decision on possible position taking. So here's no questions on euro anymore. Speaking about Great British Pound, if you take a look at the daily chart, I just would like to show you that the bread and butter trade on the weekly that we discussed with this reversal bar, and it's 2 weeks ago, and we said this is great opportunity for a trade in 35.40 as a target. It will be much simpler to trade than the euro currency. Its actual performance was really straightforward, without any retracements like on the euro currency. Now its trade is done. So I wouldn't say that actually this is just the final point. Potentially Great British Pound could keep going higher, but that just indicates the reaching of the minimum target that we have specified. So here's mostly is also everything has happened nice. So that in 2 words what we have in euro account. So let's keep watching. Probably maybe it's soon in a good sign that euro is going to the target. Once it will reach it and starts the pullback, right at this moment we will get the meeting of the Putin and Trump. So that led us to sit aside from the volatility, and maybe in the beginning of the next week particularly we could start discussing of the possible position taking on the long side once again on euro accounts.